taking to Worlds, but we'll jump right into it and we'll see how we go. So I have gone for a Scum Squad that costs, I believe it comes out at about 60 US dollars. So it is a contracted scout with Dengar, a Punishing One, and Attanni Mindlink. Then we have Fenn Rau with Attanni Mindlink, Concord, Protectorate, and Stealth Device. Then Serissu with Fearlessness, Heavy Scyk, Interceptor, Guidance Chips, and Plasma Torpedoes. So the entire design of this squad is obviously to try and keep it cheap. The changes I've made to a squad I took to Worlds was that instead of Serissu, I had a Tasani Point veteran who had a Mangler Cannon and Fearlessness, and my dice sucked tremendous ass. So I think the Tasani Point veteran with Fearlessness managed to get one crit, which was the crit I added in from Fearlessness over like 3 of the 7 games. I just kept blanking out of its rolls, so going for Serissu to help keep Fenn's stealth device alive a little bit longer could be interesting. Having the plasma torps and guidance chips gives Serissu that use on the way in, so she's a threat early, because obviously you want to get that, you want to remove her from the game early, because she's going to make Fenn even harder to kill. But once she's fired that plasma torp, her usefulness drops off a little bit. So Fearlessness is just in case they do let you get into range, because then at least she will have effectively a 4 dice attack at range 1, because at least she'll roll her 2 dice plus 1 for range 1, and obviously Fearlessness adding it in. So if she is side by side with Fenn, they still make for a pretty decent hard hitting combo. Then we have obviously Fenn Rau's stealth device. I've had this discussion a few times, and whilst auto thrusters is the clear winner if you actually look at the meta, I do still like stealth device, because it just makes it a lot frustrating. If the dice burr out as they potentially should, they never will because it's a dice game, but if it did burr out, you could get much better value out of stealth device than auto thrusters, as it encourages you to play Fenn Rau really aggressively, and that's how I've been playing this list. It's just charging Fenn right into range of them. He tends not to be as susceptible to the range 2 death as well with stealth device, because you still got that 4 dice and focus token normally. Then we have a contracted scout who's not, is initially in there to look like he's just there to power the mind link, but then when you consider Dengar and Punishing One, is actually a really scary attack. At 41 points, you're getting a 3 dice primary, which you're rerolling at least 1 die from Dengar. You're going to have a focus because you're doing it to power Fenn's mind link usually as well. So you've got all of this, and you're attacking late in the round, which means that people have normally spent the focus tokens on offense or whatever, trying to evade Fenn shot. So if you ever do get those situations where you get everyone to pile onto one ship, you do a scary amount of damage with this. Pardon me. The contracted scout has definitely been the hidden star of all the games I've played. 41 points. I was running it when I was doing the Tasani Point veteran. I was running it with feedback array, and found that I wasn't really using feedback. So I thought about doing this 2-point bid, and then I decided to try Serissu, and this is the one I'm going to play around with in the upcoming games I've got lined up for this week, and I'll let you know how I get on with this variant. But it's a cheap squad, as I say. You only need 3 packs. All of the cards that you need for this come in the packs that you're buying, so give it a try and let me know what you think. If you've got any other ideas, or if you like the idea of trying to do these budget squads, let me know, and I'll try and come up with some more interesting ones, see what I can hit for Rebels and Imperials as well. But I think it's something that's not really too far outside of the meta to be considered rubbish. While Serissu isn't going to be as good as an old Tarok. She does give you the stealth device, which lets Fenn play pretty well. And yeah, there we go. Not really too much else to say about it. I hope you enjoy the video. Let me know what you think. If you do try the list, as always, let me know how you get on. I think it's really good fun to fly just because of the different interactions with the ships, and each one can potentially be your game winner. We'll see if Serissu can continue that trend. I think with the plasma torps for early damage and then fearlessness for late game annoyance could be interesting. But there we go, guys. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, everyone. If anyone's interested, I did record a 40k podcast with Chad Brown from Nova Squadron Radio. If you check out the Patreon, there should be a link to that coming up in a couple of days. And once the Patreons have the 3-day exclusive listen to it, I'll move it over to our normal one. If you are looking for some news on Nova Squadron Radio, we are making progress. I'm trying to herd everyone up together to record something new, and we will be moving forward with that. There's going to be a couple of changes, which I don't want to announce on here. We'll sort it all out on the show, but stay tuned for news on that, and sorry if you feel like there's been any delays. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you on the next one.